said, what is your value proposition? In order to uncover your value proposition, we started off saying, what are your products, what are their features, what are their benefits, use the so what test and tell me what the advantages are, and once you have the advantages, now I need you to have a look at your specific product and say, what are the differential advantages? In other words, what is the unique selling proposition? What is the reason your customers should buy your wicker basket and not your competitor's wicker basket? That's the question we really want you to answer. Okay? So you guys are going to need to go and wrestle with that. And so I need you to really grasp the concept so that you can start to develop a storyline, a narrative. We're now looking at taking this to the next level. And the next level is, what questions can we ask? Let me have a look here. This is what I call a questioning funnel, right? So, if we look at a questioning funnel, when you go and see a customer, an existing customer or a new customer, they are an unknown entity. So let's imagine this is all the features associated with your product. Okay? Any one of them and all of them could be appropriate for them, but we don't know. Alright? So what we need to do is we need to start, or should I rather say, how do we find out what's important to our customers? What the specific benefits, advantages that they would need? How do we find out what those are? Questions, right? Okay, so let's quickly talk about questions. What type of questions do we ask? Can we ask our customers? There's three types. You probably know about two of them. Open-ended questions. What's the definition of an open-ended question? It can't be answered with a yes or no. Alright? So an open-ended question would be a question that starts. Who knows how an open-ended question starts? There's four ways.
It's a specific word you use.
There's four words, and those four words are how is one. What? It's actually, it's what, which, why, and how. I like to, the acronym I use is WA. So three was and a ha. So WA. What, which, why, how. And that's how you start open-ended questions. Now, open-ended questions, if I ask you, what do you think about the grey carpet? You can't say to me, well, you could, it's nothing, I suppose, one word. But generally, when I ask you an open-ended question, you're going to answer it with some kind of a dialogue, okay? A closed question is a question that can only be answered with a yes or no answer. Like, can I help you? No. Or yes, or whatever the case may be, right? So there's an open-ended question, which is an engaging question. Obviously, remember we spoke about the tips in the first session, and we said how many questions should you ask in a sales encounter? About 14, right? 14 questions evenly interspersed or distributed throughout the sales conversation, right? Now what we're looking to do is we're looking to answer what should those questions be, or how should we design those questions so that we get the best response, the most engaging response, and most importantly, we find out as much as possible from each customer. So the first thing is we want to start asking open-ended questions, because any one of our products or all of our products could satisfy that customer, but when you connect to a customer, how many benefits or advantages do you need to highlight to a customer before they'll make a buying decision? 1,000, 500, 100, 10, 3 to 5, 3 to 5 max. Okay, so it's between 3 and 5 benefits. But here's the challenge: which 3, which 5? Because at this stage it could be any. Each customer is unique. Each customer has a certain specific way they do business. So we need to dig down. We need to start asking them open-ended questions to get to know their business. But remember what we do better. We research our customers up front. We have a very clear understanding about their business. We understand what their business is, how their business works, and we go, and this is part of where Lynchpin question starts. We research the customer that when we arrive, we already have an understanding, a rudimentary understanding about them and their business, and we're prepared. There's certain stuff we don't know, certain things we need to know. And I mean, in your case, there's quite a lot of stuff you need to know. For example, in order to give somebody the best possible, how do we call it, basket of products, because certain different courier services come at different prices. So if you're using the wrong courier service for the wrong thing, you're going to be spending more money than you need to. Okay, so there is certain information that you guys actually need to find at each meeting or at each junction. Okay, so there's that information. So the first kind of questions we're going to be asking is open-ended questions to engage and initiate the conversation. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use a process that I refer to as open-up questions. Open-up questions are just questions that help you to dig a little bit deeper. Open-up questions start with TED. T-E-D. TED is tell me more, explain, describe. Okay, so it's TED. Tell me more, explain, describe. Those are open-up questions, which helps you to dig down a little bit deeper, because remember, we're trying to get to the point where we know exactly which 3 to 5 benefits and advantages are suitable to your business. Because the moment we can connect the right benefit advantage to your needs, values, and expectations, closing the sale becomes simple. Wowing your customer is simple. Okay, so open-ended questions, open-up questions, and finally, the last type of question is a closed question. Once we've got to this level of understanding, we're going to use a closed question, and what a closed question basically does is it confirms our understanding. So if I've understood you correctly, you move 400 parcels a day. Nationally, it's very important that you have a BEE rating. It would help you a heck of a lot to use our business intelligence tool. Is that correct? Yes. Gotcha. Now I'm going to demonstrate how this is going to actually help you. Okay, so I've dug down from the top from a completely unknown customer who could 1,000 benefits. Okay, and I've used open-ended questions, open-up questions, and confirmed my understanding with a closed question. And that is how I use a questioning funnel to narrow down an unknown customer to one where I can connect exactly the right needs, values, and expectations to what the customers, or at least the right benefits and advantages to the customer's needs, values, and expectations. Okay, and that's how the questioning funnel works.